Good morning, everybody. This is Eileen Winton from Nicole Designs. Welcome and happy Wednesday. We are here from my house in Idaho, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me. I will be putting all the information that you can go to my website and my Etsy store. But to be honest, it is 10 o'clock and I just figured out that going on live, all the details, so there's no description, there's no comments yet, and I will get that next time. I don't even have my lipstick on yet, so anyways, I just wanted to thank you so much for being here today. Just a little bit of background about me. I am a crafter by actually DNA from my mom. She was a beautiful crafter and still is. And that's how I kind of got my start. As young, I would watch my mom. She would do Christmas and birthday gifts and things like that with all sorts of mediums, paints, and she was great. Florals. And I just kind of grew up watching her do some things, and then I kind of started doing my thing. I was a stamping and scrapbook consultant for 22 years, and then ended up just using different methods and things like that. I went on to different things, and so that's a little bit about me, and we're gonna just kind of go through this. If I'm gonna look weird a little bit, I do have a friend that just went to the hospital, so please pray for her. She had surgery and is back in there, so I have feeds going on of people just praying for her and getting everything just in there. So if I look a little bit distracted, that's the reason why. But let's get started. Today we are going to do, sorry, I have a little fly going on. We are going to do some pumpkins. I know if you look in the back there, there's 3 of my pumpkins. I have a Etsy store called Nicole Designs, and those are actually for sale right now in my store. So, but I love to thrift, and so we were just kind of thrifting one day, and I found these pumpkins. And we're gonna do a little white one in the back. That's what it's gonna kind of be ending up like. I'm gonna actually do a little bit more of embellishing on it. But for time's sake and whatnot, being this my first live, I just wanted to give you a from start to finish and kind of give you an idea of what I did to be able to get this look. So the first thing I'm gonna do is show you what I'm using. This is a chalk paint. I got it at Michael's. Super easy. I was very surprised when I put it on. I thought I'd have to primer and then I'd have to, you know, put the coats on. But this product here, you just put it on. And then the second thing we're going to be using for the stems and whatnot is it's a gold leaf. I got it at Michael's as well. So anyway, let's get started. I just went to Wally World and I just got some brushes, and the first thing you're gonna do is just go ahead and start painting. And it is a little bit of a medium that's kind of almost like gel-like, so you don't have to worry about a lot of drips and things like that that's on the floor here. So what I did is I just put just all the way around, and this dries pretty quick, so you don't need to worry about you know, long 2-hour wait in between. I do have a hair dryer that I use to speed up the process, and for this project I didn't even paint the stem. I just painted a little white around the pumpkins. So I got these pumpkins. I love to thrift, and so I found these at a thrift store, and I thought, you know what, I don't like the green. I kind of like to make it a little bit more retro-y white, and so I just picked them up. I picked up 5, and the one that's in the back there, it's gonna be for sale on my Etsy site, but these are actually going to my neighbors, the ones that I'm gonna be doing today. They don't know it yet, which is super cool. I love to do my crafting, and then a lot of it I actually just give away. So they don't know it yet, but they're going to my neighbors. So maybe I'll show you when, or let you know how it goes. Okay, so that's it. That's just one coat. We are gonna do 2 coats, and I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of a hair dryer. So sorry for the noise. Okay, and I'm gonna set that one off to the side because I already have one of them that only has 1 coat on it, and I'm gonna let that one dry a little bit, and so I'm gonna work on this one. So I can't see the comments yet today, but go ahead and drop a comment that I would love to find out where you're from. And because this is new to me, and because I love to be adventurous, let me know what you'd like to see me create and make. I do a lot of thrifting where, like I said, I lived Idaho, so there's not a whole lot to choose from, but my passion is to run around and see what junk I can find, and then see what I can do with it. So, like I said, you're gonna put 2 coats on this. Make sure that, you know, it is a little bit of opaque in places. I'm okay with a little bit of the color showing through. But like I said, I think it's at your discretion what you'd like to do. And I did do the bottom on this one. The other one I did not, but I think it's up to you what you'd like to do. There we go. Almost done with this one. And then I will actually move to a different one that actually has 2 coats on it. There we go. See, it's super, super easy being able to get a little bit of a texture to it. It's not going to be completely soft and smooth, but I think it's great. Wonderful. Oh, yay! Hi, Melissa. I actually got some comments. Good. It's great to see you. And Melissa, she is my Happy Pooch, what do you call it? Grooming, and I do some work for her. I actually, the shirt that I'm wearing right now, I do custom dog shirts and totes. And good to see you, Melissa. So it's not only crafting that I do here. I do have a t-shirt company that I make custom dog wear. And I'm sorry it's all backwards because I'm on a mobile device, but I do custom. This is our dog. We have a 130-pound German Shepherd. And so Dusty is our pride and joy. He'll run around here a little bit. And we just kind of, we do the custom, and you can do your own size and color and fonts and whatnot. So, okay, let's run over here. This I'm going to show you right now is the pumpkin that I did 2 coats on, and then I did the gold leaf, and I'm going to show you what that's like. I'm going to take my pumpkin that I just painted. Let me dry it a little bit. Katrina, my darling, it's good to see you. I hope your baby's doing well. Okay, let's get this open. We're gonna open up the gold leaf, and I'm just gonna show you this stuff it's a little smelly, And but it goes on super easy, and it is a beautiful, look, I'm just gonna put it right on that brown. I don't even have to put white on it. But if you look on here, it's just gonna turn a beautiful, beautiful gold. There we go. Let me roll it up a little bit. It needs to be shook up, it looks like. There we go. There, that's what I'm looking for. There. There it goes. See how beautiful that is? And it looks like $1,000,000 bucks, but I kid you not, it's super easy. And it's a little bit watery, so just be careful if you want to tap it off on the side here. I'm just kind of tapping it off on the side. Let me put it up here so you can see what we're doing. There we go. I don't know about you, if you're a crafter, we always talk to each other, so I hope you don't mind that. I volunteer at a thrift store, and I do fix things that come in broken. And I kid you not, it's one of those, we laugh at each other. We just start laughing because we start talking to each other and narrating our own projects. So please forgive, but that's just kind of in my DNA, as it looks like. There we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And I will do, I will wash my brush in a few minutes after this is over, but I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is just to, like I said, this is the one that's finished that I did a little bit earlier. And like I said, it's beautiful. It just gives that little extra gold pop. And then on the one that's in the back there, I'm gonna do the same thing. You see where it has the pieces of ribbon? And all I did was just pick a little bit of ribbon, and I don't go all the way down to the bottom because you don't want your pumpkin to fall over. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of oh, there we go. I'm gonna plug in my glue gun just to make sure that we can get things started. But I'm just gonna go ahead and pick each piece and make sure that it is just right. And I got this ribbon at the dollar store, so it's so nice to be able to do that. In where I live, there's not a whole lot of crafting places around here. I have Michael's and I have Joann's. I am a half an hour away from Hobby Lobby, so that's a little sad. And so I just kind of, wherever I can get things. We have a few thrift stores around the area that I just kind of pick and choose from, but being in the crafting world for a while, I'm not going to show you yet, but I do have quite a big supply of stuff that I got when I wasn't in this little town. About a year ago is when we moved here, and like I said, I moved quite a bit, but we decided, you know what, that was one of my passions, and so we stored it for a little bit, and then we packed it up, and like I said, we're on our way. And I kid you not, it's one of those where people are like, if you don't use it for a year, throw it out. I don't agree with that, because there's some of my stuff in here that's been here for a long time, and we just, you know, we just use what we have on hand. So anyway, let's make sure and see where my glue gun is. Yep, it's looking like it's almost ready. Let's get some good line here. So I'm gonna let that warm up a little bit more, but the other thing I wanted to do is, after we put the ribbon on, I'm gonna actually put some florals on it. We're gonna decide, I think some of you gals, if you wanna let me know, should we go pumpkin autumn? Should we go pumpkin sunflowers? Should we go a little bit sparkly? I can put glitter in these flowers. Just let me know what you would like to do. I do have some of these, so we might incorporate just a little bit of everything in here. So, alrighty. This is what the little sign is I'm going to use, and because of what went on this morning, I was going to put a Thanksgiving sticker on them, and we're just going to actually, for today, I'm just going to show you how to make the sign, and then afterwards I'm going to put it together. So what's going on here is I went to the dollar store. These are actually, I used them first for charcuterie. I don't know if you know me or get to know me, you will love and get some good ideas. I love to do charcuterie. So anyway, what I did here is I just took a little bit of the white chalk paint and just making sure I'm just gonna put it on the corners just to see. And what I like about doing it this way, packing it on, I don't know about you guys, but my favorite thing in the world, I don't have children, but baby wipes are awesome. So I'm just going to rub it, make sure that it looks like it's a little distressed. See that? And then I'm going to let it dry. There we go, perfect. I'm going to do the other ones just to make sure that my glue gun warms up before I start gluing. But this is just super easy. You can take a paint pen and you can write on there. I was thinking about writing "give thanks" or something like that. But I think that's a really fun and personal way. I do like the idea of stickers, but you know what? I'm kind of into I don't have the best handwriting, but if somebody sees my handwriting and go, "Oh, you did that," it brings me joy. So there we go. We're just gonna do that. One more left. There we go. So I got these at the dollar store about a year ago. My daughter got married, and she wanted pizza and donuts for her wedding, and I had to label all the pizzas, and I just went to the dollar store and picked these up, and they've been sitting in my drawer, and I'm like, perfect. We'll see how it goes. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna let those dry. And oh yeah, looks like my glue gun is happy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start at the top, put a dot here, press it down, and I have my glue gun on the floral setting, which is the low setting, because inevitably I always burn myself if I put it on the hot. So this actually my Gorilla glue gun does a great job of keeping it on there, and so I just make sure that I have it on the low setting. And then I'm just gonna follow it all the way down. You don't need a whole lot on this, which I love. Less is best. So I'm gonna do that on each of the pumpkin rims. There we go. And I could see doing this with beads and all sorts of ribbon, whatnot. Let me see if I can get this over here a little bit. There we go. We can get some light on things. Today is a little bit of a gloomy day here in Idaho. It hasn't rained for an awful long time. And of course it chooses today to do that. And because of trying to go and get all my stuff ready, my room in the back there, I didn't even get to turn the light on. But I hope you you look and see on the screen there, I have a Christmas tree, or kind of like an autumn tree in the back there that's all lit up in white. And on there, I have a bunch of embellishments that I'm going to be using in later videos to be able to take off of the embellishment tree and do some projects with you guys. There we go. So like I said, I'm just putting a little bit of glue each one down here. Like I said, it's getting cute. I don't know if you hear a little noise rolling around. My kitty found one of my beads that I was using the other day and is rolling it around the floor. I have a cute little gray kitty. Her name is Oakland. And she will maybe once in a while hop up here and say hi to us. There we go. So like I said, it's just kind of going around each one. And the way it looks right now, you could even use this as a Christmas and put some poinsettias on it. Be able to, you know, per season, I can see this, you know, as I didn't know, but the other day I was at the store and they have ghost pumpkins. So if you've ever seen or heard ghost pumpkins, oh, thank you, Katrina. You want to do a sunflower, and I think that's my first one. There we go. But I saw the ghost pumpkins and I want them for my front door. I have an arrangement that I think needs those white pumpkins. Okay, so this is the first one here. I'm going to, at Katrina's request, I'm going to decorate the top of it. Let's get it over here. I'm going to turn it a little bit there so we can get some light on it. So these are just little sunflowers I got from Michael's, and I'm going to put some other little sparklies on it too. This project, there's not a whole lot of sparkles. I am a sparkly person, but I think the first one will do. Just really kind of, yeah, that looks good. Just really kind of without sparkle, which is okay. I think for me, my personal preference is all over the board. So in my house, I have sparkly things. I have really monotone stuff. I like industrial. I love Northwest, kind of outdoorsy. So I think for me, it's a big conglomeration of everything. So, okay, so I'm gonna put my base right down here. I still want to be able to see my my gold on my pumpkin there, the little stem. So I'm gonna make sure that I can at least put a flower or something by it, but not actually cover it up. So I like to start in the back and then work to the front, because sometimes when you work in the front and that's it, it's all about the front, but you need to think about going all the way around the pumpkin. So let's do this. I like to do a base first. And then build up on that. Sometimes when you put flowers on there first and then try and shove all the greenery in, it becomes more of a mess, I think, then. And when you use a glue gun, things stay a little bit more permanent. And so we end up trying to stuff things in where it's already glued. So I kind of like to go from foundation on up. Okay, I love this. This is super cool. Whoop, there we go. Put this over here. Let's put it here. What do you think? Is that all right? Oh, Melissa, we're gonna do glitter and flowers next. Okay. There we go. I don't know about you guys. I don't want to get my fingers burnt, so this is like a skewer for your barbecuing or whatever. I think whatever works is what you can multitask and purpose, I think is perfect for crafting. Okay, so there's my base, and now I'm just gonna do some filling with my flowers. I'm going to tuck that under there. And because I'm trying to do it backwards, we'll see how this goes. There we go. And I'm going to tilt that one up a little bit. There we go. When you work in florals and when you work in that kind of, I like to do lots of 3. You see how that, and in a triangle pattern, it's actually more pleasing to the eye. And if you want to be able to add more in, then I would say go ahead and do an odd number. So if I wanted to add a little bit more in here, then I would add more of a kind of a triangular, but I really like it like this. And I think I'm going to add for a little bit of height. I have this little pixie here that I got at Michael's. I'm going to add in just a little bit of fluff here. See that? A little bit more. There we go. There. Now, if I wanted to keep going, I would add in a little bit more gold, maybe a little bit of the ribbon. This might be a cute little time to put in a little splotch of your ribbon, just for a little bit more texture. I think that's super cute. I'll add that. I mean, the sky's kind of the limit as far as, you know, your ability to think outside the box, and I think that's super fun. And that's how, no matter what you do, even if you do the exact same supplies as I do, it's going to come out different because it's got your own. See that? Ooh, one more. See, we're going to go for the 3. And I'm going to put it up a little bit higher. See that? We're just going to do a little bit of that and then put it right there. And right in there. Okay, so in a few minutes, took a few, but I think that I can't wait to give this to my neighbor. So, okay, so let's go on to a different one. We're gonna do the same, texture of ribbon on the pumpkin. Hold on. Here's a good trip for you too. See how I have all, look at this. See how I have all this stuff from the glue gun? Watch this. It takes away all those glue gun strings and whatever that you don't have to worry about now. I don't have any of those things flying around, and it's super, super cute. Okay, there we go. So one down. Next one we're gonna do at Melissa's request is I'm gonna take and do the same texture of ribbon. I'm gonna go down each, but I'm actually going to add some glitter to it. So, or something glittery-y. There you go. So in the comments there, even if you do not see this live, I would love to hear your ideas of what you'd like to put on a pumpkin. It's super, super fun. I mean, you know, it's October, but into Thanksgiving, we can still use pumpkins, and I've even seen pumpkins decorated at Christmas time because they're just a really nice base to be able to use in the scheme of things. All right, let me see here. One more time. There we go. I got a couple of these. One, two, three, four, 5. There we go. And like again, we'll just do the same thing. I'm gonna put glue dot on there. And then we're gonna go around. I don't know about you guys, but the very first glue gun I got, it didn't have a shut off, and this one does. So, and I like it. It's pretty cool. But let me know what your glue gun of choice is, or something that you prefer other than glue guns to be able to get this ribbon on here. Sometimes I see glue, just regular glue, or I see glue dots. And that's kind of fun to be able to use and not burn your fingers. But let me know what you guys think. There we go. Like I said, we're gonna make sure that this sticks on here. I don't know about you, but that would be very embarrassing if it fell apart when it came to the person's house. So I want to make sure that everything is nicely glued down and secure. There we go. All right, so I have 2 more to put on here. And I do need one more idea of the pumpkin. I'm doing what Melissa wants me to do, is sparkly. And so I'm going to do a little bit of sparkly, but I have one more that I want to finish up that I need a suggestion for. There we go. Oh, thank you, Emma. It looks like I have some of my dog lover community on here, and I super appreciate that. Thanks, Emma, from, there we go. Emma is my girl that I love. She has Master Chief Grooming, so if you want to check her out, she does dog grooming at Happy Pooch, actually. And oh, I love, every day she'll post something, and I wasn't a dog lover, and then my husband got us a dog for her to groom and whatnot, and be a part of, and that responsibility. And I was like, okay, honey, we're gonna do this, and she loved it. And now it's one of those where we have, you know, dogs, and she shows dogs and grooms dogs, and it bloomed into a whole career for her that we never expected, but we just wanted her to have the responsibility of having a pet and being able to branch out and have some responsibility. So for a lifelong goal of being in the dog world, it's awesome. We totally are proud and enjoy being a part of that. Okay, so this is going to be part of the bling. I'm going to show you. I absolutely love, let's see, where is it? It's right here. So I got this from Michael's. This is a glitter paint, and super easy. All you do is just take a brush, just open it up, and dab away. And it gets kind of that like water droplet. See how it's super sparkly. It's a little bit, you know, it's not very runny, so it just kind of goes on. See that? Just super easy, and it dries pretty quick. So you get that little sparkle in there without having to buy something that's already. One of the pumpkins that is behind me is actually painted all in this sparkly. So it's got the, you know, regular paint on it, but then I blinged it out with this. So look at, you can see a little bit that it's sparkly. And there's actually gold foil in here. So it's super, super pretty. So I'm going to put that right about there. Okay. So let me put this in my to wash file here. There we go. Okay, so for some of the bling, I'm gonna use, hold on, my kitty. This is Oakland. She joins me every time I'm crafting, so don't mind her. All right, let me get here. We are going to use off of my tree. This is silver, but I think this is going to be super, super cute. So we'll take this off. And I'm just kind of ripping it apart because of the size of the pumpkin. We don't want to put too much on there so that it overloads our pumpkin. So the first thing I'm going to do there, from there. Tell me if you like that. Let's put him, there we go. You see that? That's super, super cute. Okay, let's load him up with some hot glue. Make sure he stays. Let's let him stay a little bit here. All right. Now we're going to put our flower on there, and I'm going to tilt it a little bit so it's more of a front. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of the silver because I think doing mixed metals and things like that, I think that's so fun. Let's do that. So actually, this could even look a little bit Christmassy to me. Let's put that in there. Isn't that cute? Ooh, I love it. Should we put that up there? No. Put that down. No. Oh, I'm indecisive today. Let's see. I'm going to put it up here, I think. I'm just going to tilt it a little bit on the side there, not too far up. Okay. Perfect. And this one's kind of simple, but I could see like a little sign right there that says, you know, Happy Thanksgiving, winter wishes, something like that. I think that is going to be a super fun one. I'm not sure which neighbor's going to get that, but I think that's going to be great. Okay, so let's put these up here. I am actually, there we go. There we go. We can see it there. Those are the two that I made for you today. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to get the pumpkins that are on there, I have an Etsy store. It's called Nicole Designs. You can go on my Facebook page. You can message me. There is a join. I do have a page that is Nicole Designs VIP. If you want some extra deals, crafting ideas, if you want to purchase a t-shirt, let me know. And I super enjoy and thank you so much for you guys coming live with me, being able to just, you know, do this on the fly. I planned the day, but the preparation in the morning this morning kind of threw me off, but I so appreciate you guys doing that. So I will be on again. This is a challenge that I have taken on that I will try and do live at least a couple times a week. And thank you so much, and bye-bye from Idaho.